Hi guys, this is Tina. Welcome back to my channel. So we're here for another one of our 3 in 30 challenges. We are up to letter V. I know I say it every single time, but oh my gosh, I can't believe we're actually nearly finished now. I just got a massive apology to make. You can probably hear from my voice. We have a bit of a sick household this week. So first of all, my son was ill. He's been ill for like the whole week. So I've just been spending my week kind of with him and crafting beside him downstairs on the sofa. And now I also have it. So this was why really I had tried to be doing my videos ahead for, you know, situations exactly like this. But anyway, unfortunately, I do have it now. And yeah, so I'm probably not firing on all cylinders, you know, brain-wise or anything else. So I apologise now for coughing and anything else that may take place. We're up to letter V. So I have picked Vellum. So I'm going to be using actually a combination of, this is Vellum, but I'm also going to be using some tracing paper, you know, which obviously is very similar to Vellum anyway. I mean, it's pretty much similar thickness. So I haven't quite decided yet what we're going to be doing, but we'll play along and see what we do. I'm going to try and decoupage in on some vellum. I have never tried that before, so I don't know whether that's going to work or not. Total, you know, first for me, and we'll see. So if you're going to be doing the challenge with me, you will need some sort of vellum or tracing paper. You will need, if you want to do some decoupage in, you may want to see whether it works first, but if you're going to, then you might need your Mod Podge or whatever you use to decoupage with, your scissors, some glue, maybe some stamps. I have also pulled in some printed vellum or tracing paper pieces, just because I haven't really decided what else I'm going to be doing, and then just anything else that you're going to be decorating your pieces up with. So I'm going to obviously use a brush as well, so that I can actually, you know, decoupage my stuff on. And I think that's probably it. So let's get cracking. Let me put my timer on. Okay, let's do a reset. Right, I will try and keep that in frame. I don't know whether it will be. I best check it's even in frame now, because I might be saying that and find it's not even in frame at all. Okay, ready? Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to start by decoupaging down the bottom of this vellum piece, because as I say, I haven't ever tried this before, don't know how it's going to pan out, but also obviously we only have 30 minutes, so the sooner I get it on here, the sooner it can start to dry into place. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to use my acetate method, but I'm going to use it to press my napkin on, which I think you have seen me do before, rather than paste my napkin straight to the acetate, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to take my acetate now and just press it down like that. I like to do it like this. I mean, obviously, I also do paste it onto the acetate, but I like to press it with the acetate or use the acetate to actually paste it on, rather than my fingers, because I just find I tear it less. That's a personal thing, because I'm quite a clumsy person. You know, you may not be as clumsy as me, in which case you may not need to do this at all. But I definitely think the less contact I need to make with the napkin whilst pressing it down, the better. So that's my napkin. Okay. So I'm just going to turn this piece of vellum round. In fact, what I'm going to do, I think, is actually cut that down. So if I just cut that down here, so that I can just move that out of the way to dry. I'm just going to tear it off at the edge, just because I'm going to use these other bits to decorate up. So I've bought in this postcard stamp, which, you know, I use this all the time. And all I'm going to do is stamp this down onto the vellum. Okay. So stamp that there. Okie dokie. And then put my ink away. And then I'm just going to tear around the napkin for a couple of flowers. Just so that I can just decoupage up, you know, around my postcard image. So I'm going to have one there, and then I'll take this one here, like that. Okay. And I think we'll have that. Does that look weird? I think that looks okay, actually. So probably like that. So I'll paste these, I think, straight onto the acetate. So, oh dear, the brain's gone. The brain has gone completely. Okay. It's very annoying because this afternoon my same son, who's poorly, has got an orthodontist appointment, which obviously I've got to take him to. So he doesn't feel like going. I don't feel like taking him. It's an hour's drive each way. So it's kind of like the last thing that either of us feel like doing. But never mind. Sometimes you've just got to do these things, haven't you? So it's one of those times, unfortunately. Okay, so let's just paste this one down here. I hope I'm in frame. I didn't want to, you know, let you guys down and not do a video, because obviously I had promised to do these every Saturday. So, you know, I do apologise for the sniffing and spluttering and things, but I didn't want to let you down by not doing one. So I do apologise. Right, there we go. Pop that down like that. And again, I'm just going to move that now to one side to dry. It does curl up quite a lot, unfortunately, while it's, you know, once it's been decoupaged. So just going to try and keep it as flat as I can. Right, move that out of the way. Okay, now I haven't got the foggiest idea where I'm going from here. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. We shall have a play and see what we can come up with. So, as I say, I have got some printed vellum. It's not vellum, it's tracing paper, as I say. But, you know, it's very similar. Excuse me. I know this is just not making for a great video. I really do apologise. Okay. So I've got some of my collage sheets here. I mean, what we could do is, let's have a look. I've brought along a couple of other things with me. So, I mean, we could do an envelope, I guess. If I just tear around here. I mean, that's quite pretty straight away, to be honest. Just tear that down on the edges. I didn't bother printing this paperless, borderless, because, you know, I was planning on obviously tearing it about. So I just left it complete. Now I've got all these labels that I've put in my shop now, so we could incorporate a label. I've got some doily up here. So we could just incorporate some doily. Something like that, I'm thinking. That's quite pretty, isn't it? So I'm just going to tear this out. I'm not over keen on these big, solid, filled in type pieces of the doily. And I'm going to glue the doily down with my 3-in-1 because, you know, I'm having that problem with the Anita's tacky glue marking the coffee dyed doily. Right, let me just check where the fold is for the envelope flap. It's right up there. Okay, so we'll just press that down. I'm just pressing these down just so that they're committed onto the page. Well, in this case, the envelope piece. Okay. So I hope that you guys are all having a good day. Hope you're getting some crafting done. Oops. I hope you're all getting ready or maybe are ready for Christmas. I'm getting there slowly. I'm all about the disorganised Christmas, I must say. I like it being disorganised and quite last minute. Although, to be fair, I hadn't really factored in kind of being ill. So yes, I think Amazon is going to be coming in handy again. Well, it's already been coming in handy this week. So, yeah. Okay. Right, and then we're going to have our, it's not vellum, it's tracing paper, but, you know, the tracing paper piece here. And I'm just going to apply the glue, you know, dabbing it around, but I don't want it too solid because obviously I don't really want it showing through too much on my piece. So my daughter's got her Christmas party at school today. She's very excited. She's had her Christmas play this week. She was a sheep. So that was really nice. Obviously I did go and watch that. And that was the first day I was feeling ill. Okay. And yeah, she then had her Christmas lunch yesterday. She came home and she said to me, I said, oh, how was your Christmas lunch? She couldn't wait. You know, she'd got up in the morning saying, oh, and it's Christmas lunch today. Really excited. So when she came home, I said, how was your Christmas lunch? And she said to me, it was just a roast dinner, Mum. So I didn't want to let her down. I just said, you know, by saying, well, effectively, it kind of is just a Christmas dinner, really. But I said to her, oh, well, you know, did you have anything else, like anything different with it? So she was like, no. So I said, well, do you know if it was turkey? Of course, she didn't know. So who knows? Who knows what made it a Christmas dinner? But, I mean, they did call it a Christmas dinner, so I'm guessing it was turkey, which to her would have just felt like chicken, or, you know, seemed like it was chicken. So she obviously just thought it was just a roast dinner, but she was obviously really disappointed because she was expecting something much different to that. So yeah, she just made me chuckle. It was just a roast dinner. So very let down she was. There we go. Right, torn that off. Okay, so I'm just going to ink around my edges. I'm still on the walnut stain. Really liking it now. Okay, so I like how that looks. Now, do we want anything else on there? Wouldn't really be quite finished, would it, without a bit of lace or something? So the annoying thing is I don't think I've actually got any ivory coloured lace here. So I'm just going to have a quick search, a quick rummage. I have got some red lace, which maybe red is a little bit much, but let's just cut it down. Oops. Just going to cut that kind of in half so it's not so big. So we could have some red just somewhere, I guess. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe up there. Obviously, I mean, don't forget that flap would be closed. Oh, maybe that's quite nice, to be fair. Adds a bit of colour, doesn't it? So let's just pop that on. Okay. Pop that on. Okay, right. Like that. And then, okay, do we want a quote or anything? Oh, let's just have the word love. Okay, just tear that. It's now titchy, but never mind. Hopefully it's still big enough. Oh, it's a bit lost, but never mind. Never mind, perhaps we'll have it up there. Oh, we'll have it down there. Oh, I don't know, actually. Oh, perhaps I'll pop it over there. Okay. Okay, and then should we have a bit of bling? Because, of course, it just doesn't look quite right without it, does it? So, we'll just pop some bling over there. Oh, come on. Come on, for goodness sake. Oops. Pop the bling on here. Okay, and then I'm just going to just stick that lace down there because it's a bit flapping around at the moment. Okay. Right, there we go. So that's one piece, an envelope. Looks quite pretty, doesn't it? Right, let's now see how our stuff's doing. Right, unfortunately, this is not dry at all. Never mind. Never mind. Let's try and work this anyway because, you know, of course, we're on a 30-minute deadline. So I'm just going to make a little booklet, I think, with this. So we could just tear it across. And then we could just tear it across at the bottom. Bearing in mind, I don't think I really went to the bottom of the page with the napkin, so there we go. Just tear it like that. Okie dokie. It's got a nice feel to it, even though it's, you know, it's not dry. It feels kind of fun. So you just ink around that. I mean, again, obviously, if you're doing this, probably advisable to wait for it to dry, but you know, we just haven't really got time now, so we will just go for it anyway, like that. Okay. Oh, I love the feel of this. This might be one of my new things to do. I say things like that all the time, and then inevitably what happens, I don't remember what it was that I actually did and loved. And I kind of never end up doing it again, but this does feel nice so far. Who knows? Maybe it will dry and all the napkin will drop off, but so far so good. Right, let's have a look and see what we might do on here. So again, I've just brought along, whoops, some of my little labels. Got the pink ones. Could have those. Or that one. That's quite a nice one. Perhaps we'll go for that. Okay. So we just rough my edges up a little bit. Gosh, I do apologise, guys. I'm like clumsier than ever now today because, you know, I'm not feeling great. So now I'm even clumsier than normal. Just kind of trying to get through the video. Okay. So I'm going to actually, oops, let's just tear that piece off. It's a shame because I'm actually covering up quite a bit of those pretty flowers, but never mind. That's quite pretty, isn't it? So let's just pop the doily down. Come on. Okay. Right. Okay. And then I'm going to just pop this one down here. Oops. Yes, it's the last day of school tomorrow. So that's nice. I doubt my son will be back tomorrow either. So he will obviously miss the last day of school. Well, I mean, not that they're doing any work or anything, so it doesn't really matter. But I mean, sometimes they have quite a fun time, don't they? So it's a shame to miss that last day. I just wondered whether we wanted something like really contrast in there. Let me just ink that up. Oh, it's a bit too, you know, bright and in your face. So yeah, probably not that. No. So obviously in there we can just pop some pages on there, or actually I think what I'm going to do, you know what, we could even just pop that down. Oh no, sorry, I'm talking to myself here now. Right, let's just pop some coffee dyed paper in there. So we'll just chop that down like that. So there's one. Okay. Oops. Very off with that. Oh. There we go. There's one, and then we'll just do another one here. Oh, I need to get a move on. It's like 9 minutes left and we've not touched that other piece yet. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my corner rounder, try and round the corners together. Okay, there we go, and we're just going to pop that on there like that. I mean, as you can see, the coffee dyeing is kind of like sometimes darker than others, so I'm just gluing this on the non-darkest side. Okay. There we go, there's one. Just got to blow my nose, I'm so sorry. Sorry about that, guys. I know this is just like horrible to listen to. Okay. So we just pop this one down now. Like that. Oops, just got some glue squidging out from there. Oh, I think that's really nice actually. I will add something else to this, but I just can't actually see anything right now. So I will add like a butterfly or a flower or something to this, but at the moment I can't spot anything just right. And obviously I'm aware I've got that other piece to do. So let me just pop this to one side for a moment. Right, let's cut out our postcard. Okay, just drop that down here. And across there. Like that. And then here. Okay. Right. Again, this is very soggy, not dry at all, which is a bit of a shame really, but never mind. Let's just plough on regardless. So what I'm thinking, should we just back that onto maybe some book page? Quite nice, isn't it? Let's just ink this up. Oops. Right, now the book page. Kind of thinking if we had this like this. So I'm just going to cut this down. Should have cut into the fold there, but never mind. I'm obviously just rushing now to try and get it done. So I'm just going to glue this book page together. Again, obviously, if you have your sewing machine, you could stitch this, and you know that would be lovely. Okay. But I mean, equally, I don't think you should ever be put off if you haven't got access to a sewing machine, or you know, you're not confident with using a sewing machine. You know, just you can achieve very similar just with the glue, so don't let it put you off. Okay, now what I'm thinking is here again, if you have a sewing machine, you could stitch this onto here like that, and then you've got a little journaling card. Now if you haven't got a sewing machine, what you could do is you could attach it in the corners with brads or something like that. You could obviously glue it down. I mean, I really do like the idea of the sewing machine, but I don't want to kind of disclude people who maybe haven't got one. So for the purpose of this, I think what I might do, I just take one of my labels. Oh, I love that. Weirdly, I was going to put that label to the side, so now I'm going to put it in the middle, which is quite unlike me. I normally do put things to the side, really, but just going to put that there like that. Okay. Right, so that's that, and then oh, this is so annoying because I do want to stitch it, but I really don't want to, you know, spoil it for people who don't have a sewing machine. So let me find some brads instead. Okay. So I take my pokey tool. We'll do just one here. Okay. Oh, come on, go through. Okay, right, there's one. I mean, actually, you could just leave it then loose like that. Or you could obviously attach it in all four corners. So that was my original plan, so let's do that. So we do one here. Get another brad. Got this weird feeling that I'm using different size brads. Oh, maybe not. I just felt a different size for a moment. Okay, and then we're going to just take one here. And then we're going to just put one here. So just poke the rest of those holes. Okay, and then... Oh, come on. Sorry about my arm constantly across the screen. Right, there we go. And then last one. Come on. Okay. Last brad here. Okie dokie. Okay. Right, let me just blow my nose again, so sorry. Oh, I do apologise. Just not great today. Okay, so I love how that looks. I mean, again, you know, I probably would have, by choice, stitched around this, and then I would add some lace or something. Obviously, you know, I didn't do that because I haven't got my sewing machine here, but that's, you know, in an ideal world, what I probably would have done. I'm just having a look. I also haven't got any ivory lace at the moment, so I need to sort through my stash and see if I can find some somewhere, or something. So, right, we've got 47 seconds. Let me just quickly see if I can find a couple of butterflies or something that might look good. Right, this one here, oh, that's a pretty one, isn't it? So these are just from my butterfly downloads. Okay, let's just pop that one on there. That looks, just finishes it off. Otherwise it was just looking a little bit plain. Oh, come on, glue. And of course then you could put some bling in the centre of that butterfly. And then that one, I don't really like that green on there. Oh, come on. Come on. We'll go for this colour. Yay! Just in time. Okay. Let's stop the timer. Oops. She says. Okay, turn that off. So I'm just going to pop butterfly on here. Actually, I think I will go for a green one. For some reason, the green just sort of adds a bit of contrast, I think, that it just needs. Hold on. I can't find quite the right one. They're all just in a box now, all jumbled in together, so sorry about this. Oh, I'm just going to go for this because I'm just, you know, letting the time just get away from me completely. So here we go. Come on. Okay, so we'll just pop the butterfly on there, and again we could just decorate that up with a little bit of bling, and then that's finished. Okay, right. Ah, pretty. Right, last bit. Pop that down. Come on. Okay. We're done. We're done. We're done. Right. There we go. So that's my 3 pieces. I do apologise again for the sniffing and what have you. I just really, you know, I felt that I had obviously said I would upload a video every Saturday. I wanted to commit to that. So I do apologise, but yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the project. I liked working with the vellum. Really happy with the 3 pieces. I think they look really awesome. So I hope that you like them and have fun if you decide to join me. So thanks very much and hope you all have a great day. Thanks then. Bye.